I feel paralyzed.
Hello YouTube. I just want to take this time to give you a spoiler alert! It's Rosebud the Sled here, representing the Kutztown Krookodiles in week 3 of the PSL. And as hyped as I might sound, guys, I'm really scared. I am up against my good friend Beth of the Jersey Devil Stoutlands. And I kind of want to assess why I'm scared for a second here, so I'm just going to do this really fast. These are the PSL standings after week 2. As you'll see, I'm in first, so that's really awesome. That Cacturne sweep really helped me out, giving me such a huge lead. Although I would have the same score as Beth, even after just the battle I had against the San Antonio Espers last week. But regardless. Beth and I are the only two that are right now undefeated, and that really scares me. Everyone's been talking about how scary her teams are and how close the matches have been, but at the same time they never felt like they had control. So that's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. I'm not looking forward to this one. Well, okay, that's a lie. I'm insanely hyped because I want to be able to be the first one to take her down. She's a really good friend of mine. She's really wonderful. But I'm sorry, this week she's going down. This is gonna be the week. I don't want to get too overconfident, but I have this feeling that it's gonna be the week, and I'm gonna be the one that gets her. I'm the one that takes her down. But anyway, if you guys are super hyped, I will show you exactly how I'm going to do that. I'm gonna go back to her. Team for a second. So, her team. For her Mega, she picked Mega Metagross. It's kind of ironic, since I versed the Metagross last week, that I have to verse another one. It's kind of a weird coincidence. But I do know what I can do to take out this Metagross because of last week. I just have to be a little bit more careful with it. It is one of the bigger threats on her team. My pen just broke, great. It is one of the bigger threats on her team. There are 2 Pokemon that I'm specifically looking at that are the big threats for me, and that's one of them. We also have Clefable. I've been doing a lot of kind of like going over the battle and stuff like that, and I think it's very obvious. I'm going to tell you this right now because I'm sure you guys think it too. I think it's very obvious that my Mega Venusaur and my Cobalion are coming. So I'm hoping, but I'm pretty sure that means that she won't bring the Clefable. Also, I do have a way to prevent Clefable from doing that much. So I think Clefable's not going to be that big of a problem. But it could be. Here's the other threat, Dragonite. I'm bringing 3 Pokemon that can do whittle damage to this Dragonite. But, I mean, that also just leaves me completely barren to the rest of her team, because I'd probably have to sack at least one of them to take it out. But 3 Pokemon are coming equipped to take out this Dragonite. I'm really hoping it works out in my favor. Psychic types are scary for my team. I've talked about this. I often do not bring a Mega Venusaur when the opponent has a bunch of Psychic types, but this week I'm still bringing it. The Azelf could come. I wouldn't be surprised if it did, but I'm not too worried about it. We also have Tornadus. Yet again, it actually goes hand in hand with the Dragonite. I have 2 things that completely whittle this thing down. I have 4 things. I have some Rock Stab, I have some Rocks coverage, I have some Ice coverage, and I have 2 Electric coverage. So I'm gonna feel pretty good about Tornadus. I'm not really that worried about it. Mamoswine, I can feel pretty good against. Ice is kind of a problem sometimes, but I do feel kind of confident about this Mamoswine coming and putting up those Stealth Rocks pretty early on. So, yeah, there's that. We also have Blastoise, which surprised me. I did not expect Blastoise, like normal Blastoise, as a Yu-Gi-Oh pick, but it's her only spinner. so I feel like that might be coming. Fun fact, I'm not bringing any hazards this time. I'm completely hazardless. So if she decides to bring the Blastoise just for that Rapid Spin, she's going to be very disappointed. Alright, Amoonguss is another threat that I assessed because of the Spore. That's Spore coverage. It is the slowest Pokemon. Oh, I put all of the speed stats there too. It is the slowest Pokemon on our team. I think it's the slowest of both of our teams. It's the slowest Pokemon that could possibly come. But Spore is ridiculous. Regenerator is ridiculous. Its HP stat is ridiculous, and its defense and special defense is pretty good too. So I have to assess it. I have to be prepared for it, and I'll show you how I prepared for it because it's pretty fun. We also have Cinccino. I don't believe that Cinccino is coming. I really don't, but it could. But of her normal types here, including Kecleon, I see Exploud coming. Exploud would be a really, really good choice for her. Choice Scarfed because of that insanely low speed. It has to be Choice Scarfed if she's bringing the Exploud, so I'm going to keep that in mind. We also have Hariyama. Could possibly come. I don't really see it, but it could. It could. That'd definitely be the ones that I'd be surprised about. Electivire. I have a lot of flying types. People keep bringing electrics because they think they're going to do something to my flying types, but no, because I very rarely bring my flying types, to be honest. But anyway, we also have Granbull. Granbull kind of goes in the same hat as Clefable, but I do have stuff to cover for it just in case it comes. And we also have Kecleon, which we've already talked about. So, that is her team. That is how I assessed her team. So, let me go into my team. This is the team. I need to make this one word because it didn't show up earlier. This is the team I'm bringing. We're having the return of a lot of these fan favorites. The first time coming, really, is this Venusaur. This Venusaur is 100% new, kind of. Well, this set is insane. But the Venusaur is really the only Pokemon that has not gotten any limelight on this team. I had to bring my A game for this for her team. But let me talk about this really fast. I have max HP, max speed, special attacking, Ding Frizer done, our Rotom Heat. With Light Clay, he's our screen setups. Also has the Will-O-Wisp for things like Metagross, which will not be bad. And it has Volt Switch for that pivot. Pivot is very, very important, very key to this. We have Cacturne down for what? Coming back, but completely different set. This is our Focus Sash, Seed Bomb, Sucker Punch, Poison Jab, and Counter. This set will kill the Pokemon I want to get assess. This set will kill the Pokemon I want to assess. As long as there's no hazards. I mean, crossing my fingers. But as long as there are no hazards. Sorry guys, I'm in a weird funk right now. As long as there's no hazards, then I will instantly go for the counter, instantly go for the Sucker Punch. There you go. That gets rid of anybody. That gets rid of anybody. He's so frail that will just completely annihilate it. To be honest, I'm going to look at her speed stats again, because I learned that counter does not have negative priority, so I'm just going to look at her speed stats really fast. The only Pokemon I should outspeed are like these guys down here, and Amoonguss, and Clefable. Alright, good to know. Good to know. Because I still have to run max speed for that Seed Bomb and Poison Jab for those fairies. It'll be really, really helpful. But yep, that is Cacturne down for what? We also have Caliente coming back, but with a different item and a different tactic. This guy is my sleep fodder. If I see the Amoonguss coming, I'm gonna switch into Entei, and I have Sleep Talk. I will be scarfed into Sleep Talk, but at the same time, all of these moves, switching between these three moves, it's going to be incredible. Like, that is going to be dealing a lot of damage to anyone on her team. Again, Entei is just continuously pulling through for this team. So I just figured that would be a great set to run. If she doesn't bring the Amoonguss, I still have this thing Choice Scarfed, which will be great for her fast Mons, which I know she's going to have a few Choice Scarfers. So, I think Caliente will be really, really fun this week. We also have Lexi the Venusaur. Lexi is our sweeper. Kind of a fun set here. We have Power Whip, Knockoff, Curse, and Synthesis. max special defense, max HP. With that curse, it's going to up our defense as well. And then no one can touch Mega Venusaur. I feel pretty confident about that. I feel like Lexi was our best chance for a sweep. So I went for it, and I'm hoping it pays off, but I don't know yet. Then we have Latitude City. We have Draco Meteor, Psyshock, Surf, and Defog. He's basically just our basic defogger, getting some awesome speed and special attack out with that Life Orb damage. Latios is going to pull through like it always does. And finally, we have Nabitch Nay, who I decided to Choice Scarf. I couldn't find any other move to run on it besides Taunt, so I'm completely fine with Choice Specking myself in the Taunt. Just so that the Fable couldn't set up or something. I really could not find a single other move to run special. And I really want it to be special this week for the Hidden Power Ice. So, that is kind of why I have Taunt. I'm looking through the movesets right now. Here's all the hidden powers. There's nothing I could have run special. Except for Focus Blast, but at the end of the day, I just didn't feel like I needed it. Her team is just so good against fighting types. Fighting would do nothing against her. So I just figured that I would get that Choice Specs Taunt and just jump out. Also, I have to keep in mind that it's justified, so... You know what? And it was Taunt. So, you know what? That is completely knockoff fodder as well. So I'm going to keep that in mind. If I see a knockoff coming, I will instantly swap into Cobalion. I totally forget. Wait, never mind. Justified's based on attack. Never mind. I'm a special attacking this week. Never mind. Keeping that out of my mind. Didn't happen. That never happened. Anyway, guys, that is my team. That is what I'm deciding to bring to week 3 against the Jersey Devil Stoutlands. If you guys are super excited for, I think, going to be the most hype battle so far, please make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. I'm actually about to have the battle right now. Mega Venusaur is watching over me up here. Let's do this, guys. Go! Krookodiles!